damaged. I'm in tons of pain. It doesn't look like it phased the Hulk. It's severely injured. That zombie is injured. Okay. I don't have anything to wield. Grab the tank and push it somewhere else. I'm really curious though where my sword is. Like, how do I get it out of this Hulk if it's in it? A human body now swollen to the size of 6 men with arms as wide as a trash can. We're slightly curious how the thing managed to actually fit in here. It's got a dress, sweater, diesel fuel below it, I think. I honestly didn't think that my Zweihander was just gonna completely disintegrate. Yeah, time for ripping and tearing. Okay. And unfortunately, ripping and tearing is not our strong suit. Yeah, I pressed V and none of those items were underneath him or me. That was gonna be such a good start. We had such a good character. What's gonna happen to Merlin now that his chosen one is dead? We got hulked. It only could have been under 2 tiles, either under me or under the Hulk. Chat delay is apparently pretty garbage right now, but is what it is. And it said I didn't kill any. That is horrible. With that character, I should have at least chopped a few to shreds. Okay. I don't know if I'll find it. I don't even know if I want to keep playing. That was the most interesting character we were gonna have. Stomped by a Hulk. It had to be a Hulk. Any other zombie, even a brute, I probably would have been able to deal with, but not a Hulk. Not a Hulk. Phyllis Rowan. She's an outdoors woman, thick-skinned, a masochist, and stylish. She's also frail, but she knows a bit of magic. She can cook, she can fight, and she can swim. So, the scenario is an experiment, and we're a survivor. I have no idea what experiment is. What do we start with? Matchbook and a pocket knife, and then just some basic clothing. I spotted a soldier ant. Where am I? In the middle of the forest, of course we are. There's a factory all the way up there. Slime pits, toxic waste dumps, and science labs. We're gonna die quickly, by the way. William Chadwick. At least we've got shelter. Do you got any items or anything like that? Yeah, you want to travel with me? Come on, we're friends, aren't we? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Well, I don't want to eat the grass. I can't leave the shelter without equipment. Well, okay, he's not gonna help us at all, so quite frankly, I don't care if he dies or not. We're gonna just leave him behind as we get swarmed by giant soldier ants that are absolutely everywhere. Attack of the 50-foot tall ants. And one of them just almost nipped me. This is ridiculous. And just so you know, I have edited some of the world generation stuff. Look at that. I thought that I turned a bunch of the massive spawning clusterfuck stuff off a little bit. However, I'm gonna end up dying because I can't run anymore. This is where cocaine would come in handy too. I guess just run until I pass out, maybe. Perhaps once I get possibly out of their territory, they'll leave me alone. I told you guys, you're not gonna see me have any good characters. Every character is going to be a short story of apocalypse. This is what the apocalypse would be like. You're not gonna win. What do you do when you start in an anthill, though, Kate? Where do you go then? I guess maybe I could have ran west. Seeing if there was anything that way. Oh, ambush. Military holdout. Anthony Burley. We're a fast healer. I don't want to... Well, yeah, we'll be a cannibal. Why not? Spiritual. We gain spiritual strength just by eating human flesh. We're clumsy, a pack mule. We have a high thirst, primarily because we want more blood. We're lazy and... Nope. Asthmatic. Nope. That very last one. Wilderness camper. We've got self-defense classes, skilled liar, spiritual, bad luck. Okay. I can roll with bad luck. And as for our style, we have Krav Maga. Originating in Israel, Krav Maga is based on taking down an enemy quickly and effectively. Popular among police forces. Strikes are more powerful with high strength. Momentarily disorient enemies. Focuses on rapid, precise, silent strikes, and ninjutsu is almost entirely silent. It also provides small combat bonuses every time you move. Let's go ninjutsu. Why not? So, we start with a hatchet, an entrenching tool, gasoline. Wow, we're loaded down. Mess kit, refillable lighter. We're set to basically live out here in the wilderness for a while, it looks like. Where are we? Well, we really are out in the wilderness. Fungal flowers. Yep, staying as far away from that area as possible. So... try that. Try removing the HTTP from that. Or like the I dot in front of it and just do imager.com / the last of that. I don't know why some pictures go through and some don't. I'm just gonna head west. There's a black rat somewhere. Let's wield the hatchet before I forget. Maybe there'll be a small town over here or something. Not entirely sure why I'm losing stamina. Oh, it's not bad luck that we have, it's bad back. Our maximum carry weight is reduced. So what's wrong with my character? Why am I huffing and puffing? I can't possibly be freezing already. I'm just passing some turns here trying to find out what the hell is wrong with my character. Maybe I'm scared or terrified. Freaking weirdo guy. Get your act together. I know that you're panicking. Something's gotta be wrong here. Encumbrance and warmth. I don't see anything that's really bad out on this screen. Whatever. We're just gonna come over here and end up being killed because I have no stamina. From a giant anaconda up there. Is Imager the only website that will let you post GIFs? Or can you do it from any of the other, like, image hosts? Am I actually wearing the sleeping bag? You have got to be joking me. I am wearing the sleeping bag. So I've been hopping from where I started. Hopping, yeah, worm man, exactly. God damn it. I thought that that meant that it was still like on my back or something. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. We were in the middle of a sack race apparently with one of our ninja buddies whenever he just straight up vanished. Now our quest is to find him. Where did he go? Will we win the next sack race? Can we go back and re-enter that one? Only time will tell. I'm trying to give a, yeah, fungaloids. I'm trying to leave a very wide berth between me and them. I have no idea how far their their spores can reach, or if there's anything like invisible spores, because half the time before you even get close to them, they just evaporate into a cloud of spores. I dare you to come at me, squirrel. Like, there's one, but they don't do anything. Well, it's strange that not even the mods can post pictures right now. I don't know what's going on with it. And thankfully we found a road. Sometimes Hitbox just prefers not to work for certain things at all. What is this? It's a foot crank. Fungaloids, from what I remember, basically if you get spored, you're dead. You will eventually begin to grow spores all over your body and die. But I would rather have fungaloids, apparently, than zombies, because at least the fungaloids aren't chasing after me. And look at this. Finally, some signs of civilization. There's absolutely nothing in there. It's tempting to try and start one of these vehicles. A road stop. Nope. Nope. That is... all of it. All of my note. We're just gonna try and leave that bear behind. I don't mind fighting zombies to some extent. Maybe even go toe-to-toe with a fungaloid or two. But the bear owns that truck stop. That's a bear stop. If there was anything worth looting there, it's gonna remain there. Why am I in pain? Let's just stop and catch my breath. I'm not running. My back is aching. It's necessitating that every once in a while I just quit moving, period. But I don't like, that's the two different levels, either zoomed in or zoomed out this far. I don't like being so zoomed out. Hello, pipe. You might make a good weapon, and let me guess, minefield, yes. I love playing all my games super zoomed in. Let's see if maybe I can get some of these zombies, or at least that one, to follow me through here. They can go play in the minefield for me. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to break a window. I didn't think that the bad back caused that, but that has to be what it is. I mean, it just says that it's only weight, but that can't be right. Bonus dodges, an increase to hit, we're in pain a little bit. Okay, I pretty much just play from the minimap. I don't really watch the zoomed in screen until I have to. Keep my eyes on all them red dots that are everywhere. Because that's all there is. Red dots as far as the eye can see. Well, now that thing is going to want a piece of me, and there's nothing in this house. A tin can of pickled herring. Basically punishment for stepping in here. No. I'm not going to dispose of my hatchet. I need to find a place to just drop some of this stuff off. Oh, hello, you disgusting monster thing. Oh, come on. A hockey mask. Let's put it on. And some gloves. See all those sounds over there? I think I've already alerted the horde. I was kind of wondering if you had to, like, attempt to start a vehicle multiple times, kind of like one of my old shitty cars. Okay. Probably should have just went out. Can zombies climb fences? I don't remember if they can or not. And what are we in? A hardware store. This would be a very useful place to be if... I do have a backpack, but it's filled with all this crap. Like, do I actually need a sleeping bag? Do I really need a roll mat? I never live long enough anyways. Let's drop the roll mat, the sleeping bag. Probably need to drop the entrenching tool too, because it's not like I'm ever going to dig a trench either. Anything that takes up volume, we'll just drop all of that. Because I would like to have maybe a few of these little tools like this, a pair of bolt cutters. That might be useful. A screwdriver if we want to start a vehicle, perhaps. A dust mask. A broom. Maybe if we wanted to fly away. Okay. Well, they try. I mean, I have to give them credit for that. We'll just slip out the front door here. Is it a better melee weapon than my beautiful hatchet that I've got here? The door is locked. Come on, I've got an axe. Let's break this thing down. I don't know what's in here. In fact, where are we? A restaurant. I probably should have been a little bit smarter than breaking in here. But we are hungry. We are thirsty. Let's go ahead and eat that pickled herring for some reason. Again, we hate ourselves. Glass bottle of fruit wine. Tempting. Isn't there water somewhere around here? I'm not going to eat raw meat. Got water purification tablets, but no water. A glass bottle of Riesling. Maybe this will be my alcoholic character. We're gonna build up a little supply somewhere. Okay, here we go. Let's use the purification tablets, or I don't actually remember how to do this. How to drink from it. We can fill the plastic canteen and then use the purification tablets on it? Yes. I believe purification tablets take a little bit of time to take effect as well. I could be completely wrong. I believe that's how it works in real life. You don't just put them in and then instantly drink it. You gotta shake it around and give it some time. I'm talking so much my cigar keeps dying. Anyways, let's drink it. Maybe it'll be good. We eat some granola and drink our nasty, delicious toilet water. Okay. I need to find like a clothing store. We've got an antique store. I guarantee you we could find some interesting weapons there. A jewelry store, a bar. So maybe what I need to do is we could try and make the bar my hub of operations. At night we'll drink ourselves to sleep. Oh goody. The feral hunter leaps at us. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to run away from this guy, so we're going to have to try and hatchet him down. Now, did I succeed? We hit him for 10 damage. He leaps to the side, and what the hell are you? It's a boomer. God dang it. I was really wanting to start killing some of this stuff, but First time we swing our hatchet, the feral hunter lets out a primal screech, bringing every zombie in the area straight after us. Okay, maybe that'll slow some of them down. Oh shit, who are you? The Hulk has shown up. The zombie Hulk is here. I'm already running. It's over with. God damn it. It's like as soon as I see zombies, bam. As soon as I see anything mean, I'm already running. He slams us against the garage door. We bounce off as it bends beneath our weight. He grabs our head and slam dunks us through the basketball hoop on top of the house there. No, we're not gonna watch the last. It'll just be him pummeling me into the ground. So we got hulked on again. God damn it, Kate. What am I supposed to do? I have to go into town to get supplies, right? I can't just hang on to the outskirts of town forever. It's no man's land out there. I'm probably gonna... I don't know. I need to find out how to make hulks and brutes and boomers more rare. Like, have a hulk be 1 out of 100 zombies. Have a brute be 1 out of every 50. Something like that. They need to be more rare. They're already oh shit when you see them. Let's see. This is Grant Lance. He missed the evacuation. Go to town at night? I could try that. That's a good idea. I'm gonna try your method, Kate. I'll try your method. I'll kill some zombies on the outskirts of town. We'll see how many come charging after me. We're gonna be this guy. Pain resistant, which is great. Tough feet. Bad temper, though. Masochist and jittery. He's not very intelligent, but he's got good dexterity and perception. And we start... And what is it? A pawn shop. Nice. PK mod is still on. I'm gonna scream. I probably will. So we start with some pot, which we're not gonna smoke, because that will just slow us down. And that is basically it. We've already seen a zombie as well. A great coat. I've got a trench coat on, thankfully. A sombrero. Wow. An AK-74 extended magazine. Probably no point in taking it because I doubt I'll find an AK or any ammo for it. Normally if you find a gun, you're gonna find the ammo for it around there. A silver necklace if we wanted to be blingy. We find a runner pack and slap it on. We're gonna try to stuff as much stuff as we can into our pockets before we get out of here. A suit, sewing techniques for beginners. We'll take that. Seems like it might be useful. And some knee-high boots. What type of boots do I have on right now? Pair of combat boots. That's what we'll keep. A kimono. I'm not feeling very ceremonial. A chainsaw. A broadsword. We grab a broadsword off the wall, ready to rock and roll. Punk Dude has never taken any sword fighting lessons, but he's seen plenty of samurai movies. A wristwatch. A Browning BLR. Interesting. What is that? It's a 30-06 gun. Hello, Crawkill. Welcome back. I think we'll take it. Just in case. Just in case we find any ammo for it. And what is that? A vine beast is here. It smashed down the back corner of the shop. Another vine beast. The Triffid Queen. A ponderous and particularly arborescent triffid. It has enormous red petals, surrounded by a haze of spores, and 2 thick barbed vines stick out from the stems like wary harpoons. Yep. Good luck, strange guy. The door is locked. I'm gonna try and hack my way out of this door, because I'm not going back through the Triffid. We make short work of an ant, aiming for the weak spot behind its head, severing the connection. The ant drops to the ground. Okay, so we already started on the outskirts of town, thankfully. We've got a furniture store. We can go get a really comfortable bed, and there's a Triffid grove right on the outskirts of town there. Okay. Let's just hang to the outskirts here. There's also an ant hill. Hi, Libby. So we've got Triffids and ants. Perfect. So, Kate, where should I go from here? If I go north and stay on the outskirts of town, we're going to have an ant field. If I go this way on the outskirts of town, we're going to go through Triffid territory. Down will lead us through the center of zombie hell. I guess I could try and just hug this way over here. Like, pick my way through the streets. But there's no way I'm going over here. I'm not messing with Triffids. Okay. No place to survive? Perfect. Here, I'll zoom out for you guys a little bit. There's an ant bastard. Oh. We might be able to use this to our advantage, actually. I think that the ants hate Triffids more than they hate me. An M1 Garand, a Glock. The M1 Garand is a 30-06 as well. So let's unload the Garand and then drop it, because I don't need that. In fact, let's get in the shadows here just in case some ants or something comes along. Can I reload? No, I can't reload the broadsword. No, don't commit suicide. Let's put that on. Store it. Wow. From the east and below we hear a whump. There is just... I think that this building is about ready to collapse. There's probably vines growing all over it. Day of the Triffids? It depends how long it is. The BLR doesn't have a magazine. Oh, how beautiful. So... Are you joking me? So I have to have a magazine for the BLR? We're dropping the BLR. It's not gonna do me any good. Oh, goody, a zombie. Stop reloading? Yes. God dang it. Drop it. So we pull out the broadsword and drop our gun. And in one deft move, we decapitate the zombie. Look, zombie. I'm trying to fuck with my guns here. I don't got time for your shenanigans. Okay, so that's reloaded. Something in the basement? Should we go check out the basement? Does that sound like a good idea? Undershirt, peacoat, polo. What do I need? We got cargo pants, boxer shorts. I need better gloves and some stuff for my head. However, I'm pretty sure it's going to be suicidal to go down there. I'm not really interested. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Sneakers, windbreaker and chewing gum. Cigarettes, batter up, golf club, extinguisher, a cotton hat that actually fits. I thought that was a squirrel or something. It's a pair of light gloves. A spider basement? I'll go check it out. After I pick up all this delicious cream soda. Do you hear that banging? From the southeast and below, we hear banging. Let's put the neoprene arm sleeves on. Wait a second. I said wear the neoprene sleeves. We definitely don't need to wield it like a weapon. I'm not that suicidal. A radiated cabbage. Paper wrapper of a peanut butter sandwich. I need that. Okay. Let's just peek our head down here into the basement. What's the worst it could be? Someone said Spider Town? It's Spider Town. We're done. Hopefully the spiders can't chase me out. The ants have found me. Which isn't entirely unexpected. RC control. Okay. We're out. Yellow thing on the ground looks like Pikachu's corpse. Yeah, it kind of does. There's a skinned Pikachu rug on the floor. Do you want to roll yourself up in it and go? It's guaranteed to keep you warm and safe from electrical zombies. Come back. If I had a flamethrower, I would light it up. I'll let those guys fight it out. That's the only way I would go down there, is if I had a flamethrower or like a pocket nuke or something. Then it would be worth the risk. We could get a pot for our head. Actually, please tell me. Can I wear a pot as a helmet? I don't think I can, because I don't see any defense there. See, that's something this game needs to add. Somebody get that mod made for it. What's a good way to start a spider, like a house fire? Because I would go back and I would burn that house down to the ground. I'm not against starting a fire. I've got a lighter. Also... Oh, I'm still running. No wonder. We'll rest here. Just for a minute. I've got to catch my breath. After seeing the spiders in that basement, we took off running and we never ever stopped. Oh, you crafted into a pot helmet? Nice. I'll try that out. I haven't actually used a whole bunch of the crafting yet. What was the crafting? This menu. Electronic armor. Pair of sock mitts. I'm guessing I need a bunch of stuff. Pot helmet. I need 4 rags and a pot. So, what was the command to tear stuff up? Start a fire. Use a holster. My combat boots have a holster for the pistol. Wow. Maybe. I don't quite know. Cut up an item. Write on an item. Can I cut up an item? I don't want to cut up any of those. I need to find some clothing or some bed sheets. Actually. Then we'll cut those up into rags. Make myself a pot helmet. I can have a little bit of protection. I don't think this house has it. Or maybe it does. A blanket. And everything we do is in the sneaky shadows. Because we're a punk rock ninja. Cut up the blanket. We get 9 rags from it. Which allows us to make... Can actually make a lot of stuff with it. Wow. Oh, just a knife holster? It would be cool if you could put like a small gun on there as well. And then whenever you kicked somebody, the gun would go off. Shift B, like I said, there's so many commands. It's like a flight simulator. It's like one of those space shuttle simulators. We'll make the pot helmet. Or I would, except I can't do it in the dark where I would be safe. We bravely or foolishly have to step out into the light. And we craft it. So there's our fancy pot helmet. Let's hope it protects us. There's 3 more houses here. Hey, what's up, Wasp? I don't wanna fight you. We're poisoned. Unfortunately. And the ants heard me, I think. Kick that in. I'm not too happy about being poisoned. If I'm not mistaken, poison will kill me over time. Gummy vitamins. What I need is giant hornet anti-venom. Probably doesn't actually exist. Also, I'm not sure I'm actually poisoned. I don't see it on my statistics anywhere. Just pain. pain as far as the eye can see. Emotional pain, psychological pain. What is that? It's a paper wall. No. There's only one thing that makes paper walls besides, like, Asian houses. And I guarantee you there's no Asian houses over here. So, we've got triffids, ants, and either a bee house or a hornet house next to us. A Partheid required has been around forever. I see him in a ton of streamers' channels. I'll go try to light that wall on fire. Do I need like to take clothing over there or anything? I'm curious. Before we go over there on a death-suicide mission, what do I need to take to start a fire? Because I'm not going to have gas. We're just going to sit here and think about it. We can hear the buzzing and the pulsating of the nasty insects in the house next door. Just the lighter? Okay, well, we're gonna do a Rambo here. We take off running. We pole vault over the table, do a handspring through the window, land on our knees and drive our broadsword into the belly of the beast there. And let's start a fire. We light the paper wall on fire and then run back to the house. And now we're just gonna sit here and wait. We're going to make the world a better place, one building at a time if we have to. Also, I'm surprised that this fire isn't burning quicker. Wait 5 minutes? Well, that's been 5 minutes. I've been waiting about 10 minutes now. It's 9:40. Now it's 9:40. There's no smoke either. There we go. It took a little bit, but the paper finally went up completely. The oil's in it. Just needed a moment to heat up. Okay. Now with that open, the ants are gonna try to bust inside too. Oh, wait, ant. Don't you have hornets you need to go kill? Instead of me? Okay, we're just gonna sit here. In this chair, in this comfy chair. We lit that building on fire, Crawkill, and now it's burning down. It was filled with wasps. Everything will try to run by it too? Nice. I'm guessing the sound from the crashing and everything pulls it all over there. I wouldn't say I favored anybody. I try not to judge people based on their names too much. Okay. I'm curious how this fire is going, and if it's possible to like spread to this house or any other house. I think he gets that about his name everywhere. I've seen it pop up in chat, like I say, plenty of times, all over the place, and I personally don't care. Okay, so hopefully that distracted a bunch of things in the area. We need to go... We've got a house down here and a house down there. We're not going over to the house to the west. Really, Hornet? Are you pissed off at me? I'm gonna stop running if I've just got one thing chasing me, too. We're getting hungry and thirsty. We stood around and waited for a couple hours. Apparently I need a snack. Watching that house burn down was just everything I hoped and dreamed it would be. We can still hear, even down here we can hear that house falling apart on itself. An oxygen tank. Oh God, people. Why does there have to be drama everywhere? Non-drowsy cough syrup. Which I will probably need before I get through all this. And a locksmith kit. That could probably be useful if I need to break into some locked building. What I need to know, too, is how do I craft... There's got to be a way to do that. How do you craft, like, lockpicks? I would assume, like, hairpins or tie pins or something. Improvised lockpick. Just scrap metal. And a tool with hammering. So I need to also probably be on the lookout for some type of... Hey, winter gloves. Some type of lockpick book. Also, quit running. It's starting to kill my character. We're in a little bit of pain. I'm going to assume it's from the poison that is slowly building up. But it doesn't say I'm poisoned anywhere. You can use hairpins as they are. It figures, though, that I probably won't ever find any. What is this? Batter up. Just in case we wanted to get better with a baseball bat. Tons of bodies. Zombie child corpse. A sling pack. The best thing a dead child has ever given us. A pair of thigh-high boots. Wait a second. Wait a second. This town... Did I delete the world where, we were trying to save Merlin? Because I feel like this is where I got into a fight with my, sword character. That corpse back there in particular. And if so, I don't really want to be in this area because I'm not particularly interested in fighting a brute or a zombie, Hulk, or anything like that. Plastic bottle of disinfectant. Probably not that useful. Thank God. A first aid kit. Most of these items, though, that I'm picking up, I believe you have to have specific skills to use them. Like, you can't just pick up... Come on, don't let me die by this. You can't just pick up something and know how to instantly sew up and cauterize wounds. You have to have some type of doctor skills, right? Like, I can't just pick up a sewing kit and know how to really do anything with it. A Remington 870. I believe that is a shotgun. This is Merlin land. Disinfectant can be used. I would expect, like, hydrogen peroxide to clean your wounds, but, like, disinfectant would be something I find under the sink for cleaning toilets, right? So we'll take the Remington, because who knows if it'll ever be useful, but I can't turn down an extra gun, especially a shotgun. What is that T? An infantry fighting vehicle, so that's gotta be what the T is for tank. Boomer splatter. I have somewhere to rest them, I can fire them. Do I need to... Can I craft like a tripod for them? Okay. Probably shouldn't have kicked that in with zombies so close to the south, but whatever. I'll take another light or two. I'm half tempted just to start lighting... Oh, see, here's a locked door. I'm half tempted just to start lighting houses on fire just to burn them down because that was so... Let's just pour the water on the ground from the toilet. Because that was so satisfying watching that house burn down and everything basically scatter over to it. Glow sticks. That could be useful. Don't knock them. A wool poncho. We're chilly. We're starting to freeze a little bit more. We slap the wool poncho over our shoulders. And hey, rum and coke. That'll warm us up a little bit. Take all that stuff. I really wish this house had a basement. However, I'm gonna have to kick this door down. Or at least hack it down with my broadsword. Come on. Oh, god damn it. It just leads to a patio. I thought it was going to lead to something maybe useful. I probably should have scouted out around the house before I did that. So, we'll go to the south. It's tempting to burn it all. You have no idea, Deso. Every time I see a bug, I just want to burn it all down to the ground. Don't you guys remember Buenos Aires? You said you would never forget. Hello, zombies. Cardboard box of Toastums. Peanut butter candies. That's just a shade zombie there. They're cute and cuddly, provided you just don't get near them. Okay. I'm not worried about you ants anymore. I used to be scared. A messenger bag? No. I do want to know why. Oh, I'm chilly because of my mouth. I need to find a scarf or something. It's just the basic shit for survival that you have to find. So your lips don't get frostbit and freeze off. Flyer and panties. Why can't I... Ooh, pick the gun safe? Of course I'm not going to be able to do that. Aspirin. There we go. Let's take some of those. And forget the fact that my Botoxed lips are starting to crack and pop open. Chunk of steel and hickory nuts. Plastic bottle of coffee syrup. No. Cough syrup would be one thing. Here we go. See, this is a room where if I had books or I had some skills I wanted to learn, I could just shack up in this place for a little bit. It's got plenty of food and supplies. Car buyer's guide. I don't know what good that would do me. The Kojoki, the oldest extant chronicle of Japan's myths and history. Okay. Let's just go back out from where we came, I think. We're almost to the edge of town. And at that point, we're going to have to decide if we're staying in this hellhole or if we're moving on. I don't need more aspirin. Why is this here, though? Like, why is there boomer bile? A screwdriver set. I think we should probably take that. Tear gas will wreck Triffids. I don't know if I've ever even seen tear gas. I've seen flashbangs and pipe bombs. Comic books. So far, no useful books. Oh, hey! A zombie dog is on the other side. It's their pet little chihuahua that was left after they died. Can also be disassembled. A cell phone. We'll take that. Another screwdriver set. These guys were definitely mechanically inclined in here. It'd be nice if they had a basement filled with a workshop or something. And a pair of sunglasses. I don't know why we would even want to wear those here. It would just impair our vision against the zombie menace. Another stockpile. Let's go ahead and drink the cream soda and the orange soda. We should have mixed it together. Zombie chihuahuas only sound slightly scarier. If the zombie chihuahua retained all of its speed and even a quarter of their ferociousness, yes, I would be terrified. And you know, I was kind of worried about this town at first because of all the zombie, or all the Triffids and everything, but I'm starting to think that bugs are less terrifying than any type of zombie. Because so far we've survived longer than ever. Simply because there's not a brute around every fucking corner waiting to punch you through a wall or something. A radio. This is a portable radio. Using this turns it on. It'll pick up any nearby signals being broadcast and play them audibly. Let's take it. A hoodie. We'll wear it. We put it on over the top of our pot helmet. So let's see. Actually, let's put the helmet over the hoodie. Wool poncho. I hate the fact that I have to do this. Cargo pants, boxer shorts. Actually, the trench coat should probably be just about on the outside of everything. Get the poncho over the trench coat. Okay. Keep my movement up. A small plastic bottle of oxidizer. It's basically OxyClean in a bottle. We don't need it. No. From the east we hear a whir. We're getting out of here if that's what I think it is. A whir, from my limited experience, signifies a man hack. Are you gonna leave me alone, Ant? Maybe their queen's dead, so they're all lost and confused. There's something in the basement here, too. Possibly another spider house? If it is, we're gonna burn it down to the ground. What do we got? An electronic cigarette? No. We've already decided that we're not gonna get involved with nicotine, as tempting as it is. Crisp cranberry soda. Western novel, war novel, Zen in the Art of Archery. I'm not going to be getting into archery. I'm sorry, folks. Well, I thought this house might have a basement, but maybe it's just the rain that we're hearing. Either way, my character is highly on edge, and every little sound that we hear is freaking him out just a little bit more. Okay. Where do we want to go? The town is surprisingly quiet. Got an arcade. To be honest, in the apocalypse, archery wouldn't be a bad thing if you knew how to craft your own stuff. Because there's no telling how long your ammo would last or if you'd even be able to find any. And plus, archery is completely silent. If you ever needed to raid a survivor camp, turn into an apocalyptic raider yourself. We're gonna have to find shelter at some point too. It's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think we've got until 7 o'clock at night before it gets completely dark. Houses. A military surplus store. If this place is safe at all. What are you... Really? The raccoon is trying to attack us. If I died to a raccoon, I'm ending the stream. I'm not gonna pull out my gun and shoot this thing either. Come on. Well, fine. We pull out the gun and blast the little bastard in the head. It was jumping up and grabbing onto our broadsword and swinging around, going between our legs and basically just making a mockery of us. I won't stand for it. This broadsword also, I don't think is gonna last much longer. And yes, the grabber zombie has shown up. I'd like to fight you inside, zombie, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Eat it? I don't think so. A scarf. Finally, we find something to cover our mouth. Activate. Dude, don't I have to activate the scarf? No, we loosen it. We wrap the scarf tighter. I think that's what we need to do. We could put a pair of heels on. They fit us. If we want to get into cross-dressing. Maybe it'll boost our morale a little bit here. Oh, hey. Another grabber zombie. And a backpack. So what do you got? Sneakers, hoodies, and shorts. Well, we know what's down here. But my question to you guys is this. And I'll let the stream catch up here. If I start a fire in the basement, does that burn the house up above? Because we can't let this atrocity stand in my town. Time to find out? Yeah, I guess you're right. Let us start a fire quickly. Can I start a fire slowly? There's nothing to light there. Maybe I can't start a fire. Yes, I can. Okay. We're just gonna sit here and pass some time as the fire slowly builds below us. From southeast and below, we hear smashing and crashing. You know what? Oh wow, an explosion somewhere down below. Let's wear the backpack. From the northwest and below, we hear huge explosions. Oh shit! It's burning through the floor. It can happen. We need to get out of here. That was close. Please move. Let's go, go, go! The zombies will be here soon. So, did everybody learn a valuable lesson there? Don't play with fires inside houses. Ammo cooking off? Maybe there was fuel tanks down there. From the south, we hear a crash. There's a whole bunch of zombies attacking something down there. Well, to be fair, we weren't gonna make it to that military basement anyways. I think we can all kind of agree on that. We kick in the window to the military surplus store. What do we got? MREs, hot dogs. I'll take the MRE hot dogs, even though they're disgusting. There's some MREs you just don't eat. An army helmet. Let's take off the pot helmet that I've got. The pot helmet has served us admirably, right? Like, there it is. Wow. I'm not sure that was just an ammo dump. The entire military might have been down there. Where is it? Drop. Can I scroll the page down? Yes. Drop the pot helmet. I said drop the pot helmet. We don't need it anymore. It's too heavy for us. It does us no good. What is this? Power armor hauling frame. Oh, you have to smash them twice? I thought once was enough. Pair of drop leg pouches. Okay. We'll wear that. I've got more than enough storage for everything, by the way. We're doing incredibly well. A flashlight, I need that. Hand pumps, I don't need that. And there's a zombie down there. 101 wrestling moves. Maybe we'll need something to read at some point, right? A flare gun, but no flares. A vegetarian MRE. So horrible that it'll probably outlast everything else. Ooh, a ravioli one. I wouldn't even feed the vegetarian MRE to zombies. What are you? A zombie scientist. I kind of want to kill that zombie scientist and see if he has a card. I doubt that he will, but... a cash card with some money on it. Not what I was wanting. A yellow plastic card used to store money. Okay, it can hold up to 2 million. He was not a rich zombie. He was not a rich scientist in his day. Just a meager little wage slave doing his best. Maybe he was an undergrad scientist. Zombies standing on... yeah, but I'm not... why would I butcher the corpse? Get some CBMs? Oh, really? Not that I'll be able to use them, but... what is it? Shift B? Start butchering? Yes. So, let's butcher the zombie scientist. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to kill this guy first. He's messing with my guy too much. Heard a crash? Let's ignore it until we're done. Chunk of tainted meat. Burnt out bionics. Zeds shouldn't get back up. I have zombie revivification turned off because I don't want to be dealing with that crap. When I kill a zombie, they need to stay dead. Okay. A house. A house. The next house we find that has, even a decent place to stay, we'll probably crash in for the night. Charcoal. I doubt that I have very many options anyways. We opened the door and a feral hunter was on the ceiling. It drops down and kicks us in the face. Oh, come on. This thing might be too quick for me to hit. It's also because I'm in the dark, right? I think that has something to do with it. There we go. Good lord. He had a toolbox that he was trying to club me with. What a jerk. Some more multivitamins. I've got tons of those. Long string. Let's take that. It can probably be used in crafting something. This place doesn't have a basement either. That's ideally what I want. A basement to keep warm, and a basement not filled with fucking spiders. So, we'll go across the street here. An e-ink tablet PC. Toolboxes are useful. I've got a screwdriver kit and everything. How much does a toolbox weigh? It weighs 7 pounds. I guess I can take it. Counts as mini tools. I probably need to be taking some of this stuff too so I can like cut it up. Like we'll take the lab coat. That's got to give us a bunch of stuff. Take this lab coat as well. I'll have plenty of cloth and thread. A fusion pack. Which I have no idea what it's for. A science ID card. There we go. And some bottled water. Now we just need to find a lab. Wasn't there one around here somewhere? If this is one of the same towns we started with, on the outskirts somewhere there's a lab. That would be a perfect place to make a little outpost at. Wow, a door that wasn't locked. Soldering iron, I know I need to take that. If I find any solder, I need that as well. Thread, yes. Ammonia. I think if I had ammonia and oxidizer, maybe I could make some type of bombs or something. Wait, what are you? I'm gonna take all that fresh food. And yes, I haven't had much luck with basements. But that luck is bound to turn around at some point, right? This house is not a good one either. I'm just gonna leave it behind. The lone zombie owner was still in there. There's a basement. Oh no! Why? A zombie brute. Things are about to go sour for us, I'm pretty sure. Every time I see a brute, that's when my fun begins to end. Make no mistake, he'll hunt me down wherever I go. The feline mutation tree is pretty good. What are you? It's a talking, creepy doll. Well, okay. The fun guys have shown up. The no fun police. The anti-fun squad. I kind of want to go back to the north side of town now where there was just wasps and ants. Okay, what do we got? Just give me a basement to hide in that doesn't have a brute guarding it. A book of poetry. Just in case we ever wanted to feel even sadder during the apocalypse. Whoa! From the northwest we hear a huge explosion, and there's another zombie. From the southeast we hear a smoker zombie explode. That's kind of spooky. A heat pack. That might be useful. I'd be really surprised if I couldn't somehow use that in there's disinfectant, more disinfectant. If I couldn't use that in some type of reaction. Like cut the heat pack open and make something with it. Were you here earlier? Whenever I went into a tank? Last time I went into a tank, all hell broke loose. I don't know what the heck that was about. Hi, Boomer. Do you wanna... Why would you do that? I'm gonna die now. The spitter zombie hit me from who knows how far away. Yep, shouldn't have come down here. Should have just stuck to the north side of town. And what is that? A shocker zombie. Look at this. Shrieker zombie, zombie master, shocker zombie, huge boomer, bloated zombie, another spitter zombie, another boomer. I would honestly like to know how you're supposed to deal with this type of stuff. Like, I was just spotted. I didn't have really a chance to run away from him. In memory of Grant Lance, he was fucked. That's how he died. Like hell, I was even watching the enemy screen over on the side, and I didn't see half of those things show up until I was already basically done for. Try self-defense training? I guarantee you PK is in here. We'll go deal with that. In fact, let's delete this world. Double check everything. So, PK's mod. PK's mod is not in here, thankfully. Let's see what we do have. Slacks, take a look at this list. Tell me if there's anything that shouldn't be in here. You died like a bitch. Is that from my... Is that from one of my videos or not? I remember using that because it made me laugh about the whole situation. A whole lot of prep, I'd say a whole lot of luck. Probably get some survivors with me. 50 plus dodge on an unarmed hit. I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to zombies that can hit me from incredible distances. Crazy mod might up the difficulty. I'm sure the crazy mod does some stuff that makes it harder, but we're gonna keep that because I like crazy stuff. Okay. Order the mods. I have no idea how to order the mods, so there's no way I can. I don't know. Like, I don't know which order they should go in, which one should go first. And there's no guide as far as I could tell. Well, this guy's got everything going for him. Rob Wetzel. Animal empathy, poison resistant, spiritual, terrifying, masochist, disease resistance. He's good with cutting weapons. He's a bionic firefighter. He's got first aid and melee. His stats are all average. Let's see what he's got. The game could not create a world with a suitable starting location. Depending on the world options, the starting location may never appear. Try again, yes. The world is simply too dangerous is basically what it was telling me. So, refillable lighter, a head torch. Okay, what do we start with? Boxer shorts and a firefighter uniform, and basically... Do I have a shrieker zombie's been spotted already? Okay. Let's see, where are we? This is a very small town, thankfully. What do we got? A cathedral... Parks, houses, house, a subway station. I will not be going into any subways ever. Stats from skills on, that's true. A bankrupt pizzeria. Guys, I know that this is going to kill this character, but we're going to the bankrupt pizzeria. We have to go there. There's a zombie. I'll zoom out for a little bit. But I think this pizzeria is added in by one of the mods. It's one of the additional buildings that you can explore. And I'm really curious about what's in here. A single door, huh? Was that a lightning zombie after me? Okay. Glasses, matchbook. Might just burn this whole place down, honestly. So what do we have here? A messenger bag, there we go. And that's it. What's an F? It's a wrecked animatronic fox. It's laying in a pile on the ground. Its teeth and claws still look quite sharp. It's able to crawl around and climb on the ceiling. There's also something next to us, and it's an animatronic beaver. Its buck teeth look far more sharp than they should be. Though it's a robot, it stinks like death. Okay. No matter where we go, we're gonna die here. I imagine those animatronics can probably see in the dark too. Okay. We're done. In and out. I saw what I wanted to see. There's horrible Five Nights at Freddy's stuff there. And I don't feel like getting killed by that. So, a gun store. As tempting as it is to try and get in there, we all know what'll happen. The alarm will go off, the zombies will show up. I could ram a car through it. I'm honestly half tempted to now, even though, again, I know that this is all gonna kill me. I'm being very dumb. A flashlight. A lighter and a pack of cigarettes. Okay, does this vehicle work? It's got gas, it's got battery. The most damaged thing is the security system. Let's close that door and see if we can start this. I said close that. It starts up. Okay. So, let's try to go 30 miles per hour. think that worked, right? That's how it's supposed to be done. Yes, that was probably a bad idea. Let go of the controls. We're out. Is there any way I can possibly get through here? Or did it get stuck in there? We're going in, by the way. For better or worse, we're gonna get a weapon. An M1 Garand. None of these probably have ammo, do they? Now it's just an alarm system going off. We've got 30-06, a 32 ACP, 22 long rifle, a Glock magazine. Okay, we grab the Glock, dive over the counter. Wait, what are these? A Ruger magazine, a bunch of different magazines I don't need. Also, that didn't actually give me any ammo for it. I think... The 30-06 Springfield. That should go in the Mosin Nagant, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong. Let me see if I can make it over there to it. Yeah, step into the smoke. What's the worst that could happen? The Mosin Nagant. No, that's a 7.62. Crap. The M1 Garand. That's what I wanted. I don't know how that they didn't just all swarm all over me there, but okay. I'll take it. I mean, it's a freebie, basically. We reload it. So, let's just pass some turns here real quick. I don't know where that smoker zombie is. Our mouth will be frost nipped. Damn it, we have to keep moving. Okay, we're gonna start running. Somehow we managed to sneak out the front window there after getting touched a few times in the smoke, but there's a bloated zombie that pukes on us. That's great. I'm trying to shoot the smoker zombie too, but we're probably gonna die here. No, don't stop reloading. No, I said don't stop aiming. Apparently I'm stuck now because I can't stop aiming. Game, please. Wait, no, I was pressing the wrong button. Oh my god, I'm dead because I didn't know which button I was pressing. And also, the animatronics have found us. Well, let's watch the last moments. I think I was dead anyways, but sitting there aiming whenever I didn't need to didn't help. Why am I so bad at this game? This, by the way, is why I don't watch the last moments of my life. Killed by an animatronic fox. The most embarrassing of all deaths. I'm not sure that they will be able to kill me because of the smoker zombie there. None of them can see me good enough to get a hit on. Okay, I'm done, because that's going to make me sick. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh. I think I'm probably gonna go get a drink. Take like a 5 or 10 minute break. I may do some Kerbal Space Program when I get back just to wind down for bed. I don't know how many more quick death characters I want to run through. I definitely need more practice in this game. And maybe just a little bit more luck. But yeah, I gotta go get some tea. I'll be back in 5 or 10.